Hello, and welcome to the Spirit of Truth podcast with Lady J. Listen, how y'all doing today? Honey, did you hear the podcast this morning with Prophetess Felicia Thomas? Yes, and yes, yes ma'am, and yes sir. Go check it out on my Facebook page. I want to talk to you really quick about familiarity breeds contempt. Yes, familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity has a base word, a root word, familiar. Now, what does familiar mean? It means well known, from a long and close association. God does not want us to have a long and close association with the world. Our only purpose for being in the world is to win the world to Christ. The Bible says that we are in the world, but we are not of the world. Hello? So listen, familiar. All right? Here's some synonyms to it. In close relationship to, intimate, informal, in an inappropriate manner, close, intimate, dear, near. You're not supposed to be with the world like this. Confidential, friendly, neighborly, social. These things should not be when it comes to us in the world. Easy, pally, charming, matey, buddy. What? You're not supposed to be buddy with the world. Listen, palsy-walsy. Are you palsy-walsy with the world? We should be palsy-walsy thick. Have you ever heard somebody say, honey, we thick? That means we close. Okay? Thick as thieves. Over familiar. God does not want his children over familiar with the world. He wants us to come out from among the world and be separate, said the Lord. Listen, the Bible tells us to be transformed. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So we're not and should not be conforming, but we should be transforming our mind further and further away from the world. Familiarity breeds contempt. What is contempt? Disregard for something that should be taken into account. The longer you and I stay closely connected to the world, eventually we are going to disregard something that should be taken into account. Now listen, say it again. As long as you and I stay closely connected and knitted to the world, we are going to disregard something that should be taken account. Breed contempt. What does breed mean? Reproduce. The longer you and I stay closely knitted to the world, we're going to begin to breed characteristics that's not becoming of a Christ. Now, you know what I say. You know what I say. I ain't talking to you unless I'm talking to you. Come on, let's be separate. Come out from among them and be ye separate, said the Lord. Touch not the unclean thing.